All right, hey, what's up, y'all? It's your girl Tiara Cherie. Said it's your girl, well, Tiara Cherie. It's your girl, well, Tiara Cherie. It's your girl, well, Tiara Cherie. So what's up, y'all? I'm back with another video. So as y'all can tell by the title, my living situation was a disaster. But let me just start from the beginning. So my friend, let's call her Ava, she had an available apartment in New York, and she hit me up. She was like, hey, yo, T, I know you were looking for a place to stay. You know, I got an extra room that I'm renting out in my apartment. She had 4 rooms altogether. 1 was hers, and then 2 was taken already. She had 1 more that this girl was going to move out of, and I was like, I will take it. So yeah, I packed up my stuff, and then I moved to New York in April of 2022. Right? I moved in, everything was great, everything was clean, it was in a nice area. I loved it. And I met my roommates. So one roommate, let's call him Andrew, and then the other roommate, let's call him Josh. Andrew was the one, I think he was a teacher and a photographer, and then the other one was a model, Josh, right? And so Andrew was there whenever I got there. So he, you know, gave me my key, he walked me throughout the house, showed me where everything was. So nice, great energy. And so the other guy, Josh, I didn't see him until like my 2nd week there. So he was gone. But that's how he was throughout the 2 months that I did stay there. That's how it was. He just, whenever I was there, he was not there. And if I saw him, it was like on a random Sunday at like 6 p.m. or between hours of 4 and 6. I never saw him during the week. The only time I saw him during the week is when he had guests come over. But yeah, anyways. So like, okay, I moved in, Andrew showed me where everything was, boom, right? Then, you know, a couple days go by, like 3 days go by, and I go to the store, Target. I was next to that big old basketball arena. I can't remember what the name of it is. I lived in Brooklyn, y'all. I can't remember what the name of it is right now. I used to say it all the time. It's not coming to my head. I'll put it right here. Yeah, so I went and I brought groceries. I went to Target, got some stuff for the room. I was on some Amazon shopping to see like what I could put in my room, how I could decorate it, how I wanted to look. It was gonna be fire. Okay, so my friend who rented out the room to me comes back in town. So she was on tour, right? So she comes back in town for literally 12 hours. Like, I kid you not. So she landed that in the middle of the day, and she left out that next morning. So whenever she landed, I picked her up or whatnot, and I was just, you know, thanking her for everything, yada yada yada, just about everything. And she, you know, we just kind of talked it up for a little bit while she was there. We caught up. I hadn't seen her since college, and we went to school together in New York. And she stayed. She was one of the ones that stayed in New York. Some people stayed, some people left. So the next morning she leaves or whatnot, and then I'm like, okay, like that was fun. Like, we got to, you know, chat it up for a little bit and whatnot. She got to, you know, kind of, you know, tell me how things run around the house. And so they had this calendar where they had like, okay, some people do the tissue at this time. Some people, it's somebody's turn to do the dishes or clean the kitchen, or it's your turn to clean the bathroom or whatever. So they had a calendar to kind of keep like the chart of who does what in the house throughout the weeks, right? Later on that day, I go into the refrigerator, and you know, I'm thinking, okay, I bought some groceries, I'm getting ready to eat like something I got, right? So I go in there, I'm reaching for my salad. My salad is half eaten and rolled up and put back in the refrigerator. And so I'm looking like, did I eat this motherfucker? Did I eat this motherfucker, or did somebody else eat it? I was like, it couldn't have been me, because I was like, yeah, no. Because I was eating out, right? I was like, yeah, no. I was like, so I texted in a group chat. We're all in one group chat, right? So I was like, hey, did somebody accidentally eat a salad or whatever? Andrew comes busting out his room. Andrew comes busting out his room. He goes, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Da, da, da. Do you need money for it, or you want me to buy you some food? I was like, I'm so sorry, so sorry. And me being the person I am, like, you know, I'm like, like, calm down, like, you're good. I just, like, you know, next time just ask her, you know, like, you know, just, he was like, no, it was an accident. I was like, okay. So, okay, cool. I was like, you don't need to do all that. Like, we're good. We're good. We're good. He was like, I'm so sorry. I was like, it's okay. I just needed to know, like, what happened. And so now we know moving forward, you know, who's this what. He was like, I thought it was Ava's. That's gonna be my friend's name. I thought it was Ava's, and Ava was only in town for 12 hours, but I don't know. I don't know. Maybe she had salads before. I don't know. But yeah. So yeah, I'm thinking, okay, I just moved there. It must have been like an honest mistake after, like, you know. So after everything happened, I was like, okay, I just moved here. It must have been an honest mistake. Like, whatever, cool. Okay. So 2 weeks go by, and you know, everything's going fine. I visited my old college friends. I done visited my old college. I done, you know, did some exploring. I went to see a show. I had a great time. And I'm noticing that the bathroom is dirty, but I'm the only one cleaning it. I'm like, okay. And so I let Ava know, and she's like, update the calendar. Because it was updated from the last month, but not the previous month. So I updated the calendar. Andrew says, oh, you just got here, you updating the calendar. Go ahead, good for you, girl. I said, Ava told me to do this. Excuse me? Like, the way he said it was just, if you don't want to clean and you dirty, just say that. But yeah, I updated the calendar. And I also noticed that, like, the tissue wasn't getting replaced either. So I was like, okay, let me just update this calendar so that way, you know, it might work itself out. This is what they're used to, whatever. And I know I use a lot of tissue, and I'm the only girl that's in the house at the moment. So I was replacing the tissue because I run through tissue like water, even at my apartment now. And it's just me. I'm running through tissue like water. I've always been that way, always will be that way. Like, that's just what I do. I'm gonna use a whole roll of tissue in about 2 days. I don't know why. I sneeze a lot in the morning. I sneeze a lot in the morning. I sneeze at night. And then, of course, like, you know, women, our periods, just makeup, like, I use a lot of tissue. I use a lot of tissue. So I didn't mind replacing the tissue, but after a while, it'd be like, okay, it's not just me in this house, okay? Right, so it's not just me in this house, okay? Somebody else need to do something. But I kept noticing that the guy Josh was just never there. He was just never there. And then, like, I would see, like, I saw him for the first time. I was like, oh my gosh. Hi, my name is Tiara. I'm a new roommate. We introduced ourselves. It was great, right? And then I think a couple days after that, I noticed that, well, a couple days after that, I went to the refrigerator. I was like, okay, I need to stop eating out. Because by the time I had enjoyed all of New York's food, okay, and, you know, the pizza and just the pasta, everything. So I was like, okay, I need to start cooking so I can save money. Boom. So I go into the refrigerator to cook my dumplings, the freezer, to cook my dumplings, right? And tell me why my dumplings is half eaten as well. Like, somebody cooked half of them and left half in the refrigerator. And I'm looking like, I know I didn't cook these hoes. I know I didn't cook these. I know I didn't cook these hoes. Because I've been eating out the whole time. If I did eat something out of the refrigerator, it was not from the freezer. And I'm just like, I was like, did I cook? I was like, there's no, I said, did somebody else buy it? I was like, no, nobody else bought dumplings because I'm the only one that bought dumplings. And I'm just thinking, like, am I going crazy? So I texted the group chat, I'm like, hey, this is the second time that this has happened. Nice, nasty, real nice, nasty. If you're hungry, like, you can at least ask before you touch, you know, my stuff. Like, I'm chill. Just it's very rude to do things like this and da, 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 da. I don't know how y'all worked before, but It's not really how I get down. Like, I pay for this stuff with my money, so please don't yeah, all that good stuff, right? Immediately Ava calls me. Boom. She's like, boom, what's going on? Are you serious? Like, somebody's really like doing, I can't believe why they acting up and I'm not there. Woody wop, woody wop, woody wop. She went back on tour, by the way. And so I'm like, yeah, I give her the whole spiel, and she's like, oh my gosh, Tiara, I'm so sorry. Like, apologizing on their behalf. Like, she's apologizing on their behalf. I'm so sorry, you know, you just got there. I'm sorry that you aren't feeling comfortable. I'm sorry that this is going on. Like, I'm gonna send a message in the group chat, you know, all that good stuff. She sends a message in the group chat, and she's like, hey, basically the same thing I'm saying, but a little nice, nasty girl. All right. And so I think the next day or whatnot, Andrew was like, hey, I'm sorry about your dumplings, or no, he called them something else. He called them something else. And I was like, yeah, I was like, I don't know who did it. Like, I'm looking like, I don't know who did it. But yeah, he's like, I'm sorry about your dumplings, and you know, if there's anything that you need or you need to know about food places, I can take you around, So I'm thinking like, was it Josh? Did Josh accidentally eat my stuff? So at this point, I'm confused. I'm confused. So after like a month of me being there, the bathroom was still a problem and the tissue was still a problem. It was to the point where I just started taking my own tissue in and out the bathroom. Annoying. That was annoying. So other than that, nothing had happened as far as food, right? So I went to Atlanta for like 4 days. I drove from New York to Atlanta with my friend Day. We had a great time. We're not friends anymore, but that's another story for another time. But yeah, if you want to know that story, drop it in the comments. But yeah, so we went, we had a great time, and I really enjoyed myself. I mean, really enjoyed myself. We had a ball. We left on like a Friday and got back on like a Tuesday. So yeah, we got back on that Tuesday. Cool, and I walk into my room, and I'm like, okay, now it's really starting to get going on this room. Like, let's get it cracking. I come back, of course, the bathroom is still. But I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm just gonna clean it. I'm gonna start over. My friends have been planning to come to New York to come see me. They was gonna stay there with me, and we was gonna have a ball and yada. So okay, cool. My friends get ready to come. Let me go ahead and clean this bathroom. And I was like, wait, let me not clean it until right before they come, because right before they come, that's when like I just want it to be clean for the rest of the time that they're here. That way I don't have to go back and forth with like me cleaning it, then somebody dirtying it up, right? So I go into the refrigerator and I grab my milk, grab my bowl. I reach for the only box of cereal on top of the refrigerator. And I pick it up. I open it, I said, somebody that ate the whole box of Captain Crunch. Is my favorite cereal. That's the only cereal I eat these days, right? I got something in the cabinet in there. Somebody ate my whole box of Captain Crunch all the way down to the bottom. There's only like a half a bowl left for me. Mind you, that thing was full before I left. And to be honest, it might have been happening over time because I hadn't eaten the cereal like in a little minute. Like, it might have happened a week or two before, or I'm not sure when it happened, but I know that it happened. But cereal can sit, so like, but you knew it wasn't your cereal. You knew it wasn't your cereal. So as soon as I saw that the stuff was a half a bowl, like it was like a half a bowl left, I promise you, I went off in the group chat. And Andrew was texting back like, oh, Josh was laughing because he was like, yo, I don't know what's going on. I was like, yo, y'all don't know what's going on, what's happening, and Candace starts, sorry, I said her name. Ava starts going off in a group chat. Josh is just like, yo, I'm sorry this is happening to you. And I'm like, what in the world is going on? So I'm furious, pissed, out of it. Boom, instantly. I'm like, all right, parents, I went to Atlanta for this weekend. I know y'all just saw me, but like, I'm getting ready to come back home. It was a lease to lease type deal with the whole room situation. So I was just like, yeah, this next month, I was like, I'm not doing it. Okay, the bathroom is something that like, you can clean a bathroom. You taking somebody's food? And not just once. The first time I was like, all right, whatever, cool. Water under the bridge, right? Second time, I'm like, y'all think I'm stupid? Y'all think I'm stupid? The third time, I'm like, yeah, now you gotta get another person. The third, what? So I told my friends all of this, right? Mind you, they coming for my birthday. So that next week, silence. No, week and a half, silence in the house. Silence. Andrew tried to talk to me, silence. Josh wasn't there. And when Andrew tried to talk to me, he was talking to me about the food that he was eating. He's like, this spot right here, you have to go try it. It's amazing. Da, 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 da. I don't trust nobody in this house. I don't trust nobody in this house. You talking to me about food? I don't trust nobody in this house. My friends get here, right? Ty flies in first, right? Andrew had his eyes on Ty since Ty walked in the door, okay? Ty and him was talking or whatever. I go in the room because they was just talking or whatever. I go in the other room. He just started asking him questions, and Andrew got really shifty, got quiet, was trying to plead his case. And me and Ty whenever me and Ty look at each other, we know exactly what's going on. So, yeah. I enjoyed my birthday. I almost died, but that's another story, but another time. And yeah, I packed up my stuff and I left. And I just learned a valuable lesson. Like, no more roommates. No more roommates. No more roommates. The valuable lesson also could have been, okay, move in with people you trust, but I feel like I live with my friend in college and we're not friends anymore. Not me, not because of me. Not because of me. Because I feel like, never mind, not because of me. So, yeah, the valuable lesson is no more roommates. All in all, who y'all think it was? Y'all think it was Andrew because he was there? Or y'all think it was Josh because he wasn't there? But maybe he was and I didn't see him. Oh, all right, y'all. Like, comment, and subscribe. I got more videos coming, okay? And let me know if you like this video. Tell me some of y'all's experiences with moving situations and living with people in dorms and colleges, or just living outside of, like, living with people outside of college. Let me know how that went for y'all and how it go. All right? Always do what makes you happy. Peace.